Welcome to Your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 779. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book but you need some help getting it done, you are in the right place. Good morning. Happy Thursday, everyone. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Inc., like that stuff we write with. Each day, I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 19 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they can turn someone who doesn't even really see themselves as a writer into a published book author. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. You can't correct what you aren't willing to confront. That's from an unknown source. And today, and once again, good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Today, even though we're a bit early for Sunday story time, please allow me to read for you an excerpt from my project management book for creatives called Nuke the Elephant, specifically because there's a lesson I thought of today that comes from this book that I wanted to talk about. So we're going to preface that lesson with an excerpt from my book, Nuke the Elephant. Here we go. There's an old adage amongst performers. If you can't control the elephant, you can't control the circus. Actually, I totally made that up. It makes my point, though. If you can't find a way to take charge of the biggest, loudest, scariest problem in the room, the one that has the potential to trample the tent and everyone in it, well, then you're not much of a ringmaster. In project management, the elephant is the thing that scares and overwhelms you the most. It's the thing that keeps you up at night. Where do you start when confronted with managing a project like this? How do you get rid of a big, giant elephant? Do you just stand there staring at it and wishing it was gone? That's how panic attacks happen. Do you, as another expression says, eat the elephant one bite at a time, looking for ways to slice off small chunks one by one until the thing is done? Well, you can't ignore it. And forget eating the elephant one bite at a time. That'll take forever. Here's my suggestion. Blow that sucker up. Take control of the entire thing with one well-planned, extremely effective attack. I found that it rarely works to tiptoe around a big project. You've got to take charge, muster your resources, make a plan, and charge bravely forward. And that, once again, is an excerpt from my book, Nuke the Elephant. So how can you apply this philosophy to the writing of your book? Because don't be fooled by a book project's initial happy, gentle, non-threatening outward appearance. Any author who has ever found themselves deep within the editing weeds later in the project with no way out in sight knows there are at least two sides to any creative project. The happy, optimistic, fun side and the darkness. This is when today's lesson about being willing to charge in and face the elephant in the room head on and blow that sucker up is an important lesson. And to be clear, I'm not talking about plowing forward, getting on a massive caffeine high, and trying to finish your book all in one night. No, that's not what I'm talking about. When I talk about the elephant in the room, I'm talking about whatever the big problem is that's plaguing you about your book. Whatever's keeping you from moving forward in your manuscript. The longer you stay cowering in the corner, fearing the wrath of the elephant, the bigger it will become. Face it head on. Know that there is a solution to your problem, and if you can figure it out, and if you can't figure it out, ask for help from someone else. But there is a solution to whatever elephant is in your manuscript writing room. I guess whichever elephant is in your writing cave. Do whatever you need to do to nuke that elephant and continue on with the rest of your book. Write on. And I will put a link to, if you do want to get a copy of my Nuke the Elephant book, I'll put that in the show notes, along with a link to my Inc. Authors group on Facebook, a great place for you to discuss elephant nuking strategies with your fellow authors. Thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And I'd so appreciate it if you could subscribe to the show, follow wherever you're listening to it, and leave a review while you're at it. Thank you. Until tomorrow, happy writing.